I am sitting here in my kitchen table, and what I'm wanting to do is to show you all the journals that I had created. I've been creating and fully doing art for about 2.5 years now, and I have seen my life totally change because of it, as a product of journaling, writing my thoughts, making something pretty and beautiful, but with a thought or a sentiment in it. Like I had a hard time and I am having a problem with somebody and it's hard for me to forgive. That's what I journal about. So I wanted to show you in here. This is one of them. It says She Never Gave Up. I recently had taken a class by Christy Tomlinson. If you don't know who she is, you should probably check her out. She's really a very sweet girl, and she's the face behind She Art Workshop, and it's like, you do pretty little messages, and that's who inspired me to make this journal. In here, what I'm showing you is that this is one that I created. And sorry for the frame. The frame is just so I won't go away from the camera, so you can see what I have. In here you can see it's just pages of, like, in this one notebook, what I'm doing is that I have all my color pencils and I put them in here. This one is like my Prismacolor pencils, Derwent, Kimberly, Caran d'Ache. These are watercolor pencils that I have, and I just made a reference for myself. This is the notebook that I take with me to the store when I want to buy something. These are Neocolor 2s. In here, of course, I did a journaling page. These are more Neocolors. And this is just, journaling, and these are flowers that I saw on my daily walks. I walk every day. More journaling pages, doodling. In here, this is just doodles. I love to do that, just like when you did things for school. And that's what I have in this one notebook. In here, this is just reference colors of what I have. This is Golden Fluid acrylics. These are the colors that I have. Same thing. Here's just, this is called Dear Courageous Girl. It is like, if you don't know about the Brave Girls Club, you should find out about them. I will give you with this class all these links of the people that I'm talking about. They send you daily messages of, like, encouraging messages, and this one I love so much. I just did a page and just pasted it in there to be reminded of. In here, this is all the stamps that I have. I just stamp in here the designs that I have, so I remember. And it's just fun, like when I go buy some stamps and then I have them. I have to play with them right away, so this is what I do. And here, this is just more stamps and just who I got them from, this is Stampa V, and I love them. This is Prima, and I love those. And more in here, just like, I love to buy borders and do stamp with that. This is the Girls Peppery, and I love it, and that's pretty much what I do in here. These are just ideas, and I wanted to show you. This is just notes that I take. So that's one. In here that I'm showing you, this is just a composition book, and these I did just so my husband and I can write notes to each other. It's called The Communication is the Key, and I did this one just to put in the dining table. It's actually my breakfast table, and it's just for me and my husband to just leave each other little notes, because life is hard, so sometimes you gotta do things like that. And these are more composition books. As you can tell, what I do is just I paint them. I put a pretty doll in there, and like I just made a hole, a punch hole, and I just in here, like you can see, this is just pages of stuff that I just paint over it and do little techniques here and there that I learn. And I almost write every day as much as I walk. I try to do it just for my mind. Like you can tell, this one is really, I love this one. And here I just have little tabs that I did with little messages for myself. So you can tell. Journaling is really a nice experience. I really love doing it. You can tell this one is totally full of journaling. In here, this one is just for ideas. This was like probably like 3 years ago when I first found out about Kelly Rae Roberts, and she inspired me, and I did this. This is one of my first ever journals, and this one is just ideas. I just write ideas in this one, stuff that comes to my mind. And here, just another one. These are memos from a higher self. I just write myself little notes, like if I was my grandmother who is dead, and I really love her so much, and she was just very inspiring to me. So I write myself letters that she will send me, or she will advise me on subjects. This one in here, I created this one. I took the Mermaids class from Susie Blue, and I did this one just so I could write the notes from the class. So I did this one for that purpose, but of course I probably just end up just journaling, and like you can see, it's just writing pages. Probably the camera is going crazy with all that speed motion of paper. In here, this one is just another one. They're all that I had shown you right so far. They're composition books. In here, I just I write about supplies. Believe it or not, that's what this one is all about. But it's also really cute. These are in here just punch holes and tabs in there that I put in. They're really cute. And like I said, I've been journaling forever. I used to journal in just these types of books. Like this one has been along for a long time, and even that is just a tag of a movie that I went to see with my girlfriends and I journal about, and just little cards people send me and things like that that I keep in my journal. And I write all sorts of stuff, good and bad, evil sometimes, but it helps. I'm just showing you in here. I didn't do this one, but this is the way I used to journal, like just with books like this all the time. And like I had journals in here, like see, I always had liked very pretty journals, and like all these journals in here, they're all totally completely finished, and they are by a designer from Spain, Jordi Lavanda. He's really awesome. If you haven't seen his, you should. I just wanted to show you that I've been journaling for over you know, for a very, very, very long time. These two in here, they are from when I first moved to Atlanta over 20 years ago. I sometimes look through them. See, this one is June 13, 1993. So, you know, I've been journaling for a very long time is what I'm trying to tell you. This one in here, I love this journal. And this one has a couple of years in it. And I can totally, I used to carry these in my purse, and people will see it and they will be like, oh wow, how cute. Many things inspire me to do these. Usually they're just a little message that is in my mind. It's not completely finished. This is when I was pregnant. I totally got inspired. This is a class that I took with Susie Blue. This is when this book came about. This one, it says, no fear, live without fear. This one is another Susie Blue that I got inspired from. This is a class, an art healing class that I took by Tamara Laforte, which it was a free class and I got inspired and I did this one. This one I got inspired with Teach Amour. This is just more what I have learned. These are the ones that I had just kept on doing. This is the House of Night, the people. I never finished painting them, but I drew them. I love to read vampire movies, vampire books. And this one is called Quiet Your Heart. I love this one. It says, listening to your heart, finding out who you are is not simple, which is not. And here I just did a little bit more of like just the colors that I have. I love to do that. And as you can tell, I always draw a little face and just write a message. And it's pretty much what I'm feeling at the moment and what I need in my heart at the moment. So I do a journaling page for that. These, I have a little boy, he's 20 months, and I have a girl who's 20 years. So in here it says, as boys will be boys, girls will always be girls. That I got inspired by my son and my daughter. And of course, you know, just little writings here and there. And I think that's pretty much, these are just drawings in here, which is practicing drawing hands and things like that. And here you can see the progress of my drawings, how they have changed. And in here I put like a little ideas, like I went to a doctor's office and I saw a painting in the wall and I loved it, so I just scribble in here what I saw. And this is my little boy, you can't really tell probably. And these are petite girls. I totally inspired by Susie Blue, which is an amazing, awesome artist that you should find out about her if you don't, which I doubt that you don't. But and see, this is just ideas of things that I like to draw. That's what I do with this one. And this is another sketchbook. This is the mermaid with the little boy, which I totally love because since I have a boy, I get inspired of drawing little boys since I'm always drawing little girls. In here, this one is all about, this is my notebook that I write notes. In here, I've been writing ideas, so it's just all writing, but it's just clippings and just ideas that I have for this class, for instance, like what to remember, ideas I have for a website, what to do for the class that I just posted, the Logos project. And so I just write what I have, and then I just start going back and writing the stuff that I need. This one I really absolutely love. Is inspired. I've been very inspired by the Brave Girls Club. If you don't know who they are, you also should check them out. This one says, love is worth the work it takes. As we all know, love it can be hard sometimes. So as you can see in here, it's just drawings, practicing on my eyes, but there's always journaling. This is about Paris, which I love Paris. This is just a modeling. I try to do a transfer of photos of my hands and just little things here and there that I just practice. This is modeling paste in here, the word love with stencils, more doodling, and then you can tell in here I have a bunch of stencils, and I just went and created a bunch of little pages that I can write on. You can tell. It's amazing. I mean, art journaling is an experience that you never forget. I love this page. As you can tell, it talks about dreams. It talks about always reach for the within for the answers. And I have a little quote in here that is really beautiful. And here I just have two little petite girls that I draw.